Alright, hello everyone, this is the one, the only, the Phenome, and welcome back to my Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle-earth playthrough series, part 11. So, in the previous video we did, let's say we hit a pretty big milestone. We actually conducted the defense of Minas Tirith, and, well, let's put it this way, if orc bodies were left on the ground after they got killed, and they didn't despawn, there would have been a lot of dead orcs around Minas Tirith, and actually there still were. We just didn't see their bodies at the end of the fight. But yes, we managed to defend the capital city of Gondor, and after that, we have reached a point where we will be. Well, actually, let's just go to the campaign map and survey the situation. So here we go, and let's zoom in.
Sauron's army has been pushed back into Mordor, but Middle-earth is not safe until the One Ring is destroyed. Sauron's forces must be drawn out of Mordor, so that the Ring-bearer may finish his quest.
Thank you, Gandalf. So, we defended Minas Tirith, and now we've hit a point where we have all these territories all over the map. But in theory, I think if we clear Dagorlad, then we would have access to the Black Gate, and that in turn is the final mission of the campaign. So, in theory, we could do that, but I really want to show you guys how the entire, basically how all the maps look. So I will be doing all the territories that we see on the campaign map here, all the way from, let's say, Fangorn in the west to, let's say, near Harad, Nirn, and Rune in the far east here. And yeah, if you don't want to see all that, if you just want to see the battle at the Black Gate, then, well, I don't blame you. That's all fair and good. So at the time when that mission will be, well, when I'll upload that video, you can just skip straight to that. It will have a pretty telling name. I think it will be a name something the Black Gate. That's what's probably going to be. So you can skip straight away from the previous video to that, and you know, just not bother with anything that happens in the middle. For those of you that actually want to see the maps, well, all I can say is let's get on with it. So I'm going to try and do multiple missions in a single video. So let's try and just blast through them, and we're going to start off with Druidan Forest, and we're going to go there with the Rohan Army.
The Druidan Forest. This old wood lies at the foot of one of Gondor's beaconed hills.
Okay. Huh, loading time took a bit longer than I expected. That's a bit odd. Alright.
Destroy all Mordor forces!
Okay then.
Have your weapons ready, elves!
Yes,
Back
elves
to the castle
defend the camp.
Rohirrim!
We will show our
For some
battle.
reason,
Rohirrim!
Theoden and Eowyn don't start on
Men of the
horseback
Riddermark!
like Eomer does.
Riders of Rohan! The battle awaits!
So, frankly, I don't think I'll actually bother with building up my base much. It's gonna be all about just finding all the enemies and taking them down. So, in the meanwhile, we can get Cloudbreak and we can get Andoril. That's gonna be helpful in the missions where with the Gondor army, where Aragorn is.
Rohan must
Alright, let's start exploring the map.
Prepare for battle! Let us hunt some more!
Found some goblins. Also, do we actually... Yes, we actually have a rank 10 Rohirrim battalion. That is pretty cool.
Rohan must stand!
Alright, we found some cash. Let's look for some orcs.
Now as they are!
I mean, I'm assuming we'll be fighting Isengard.
I think it's time for lunch.
Mary.
We must protect the woods! We must protect the woods! Don't draw attention! Defend our country!
Yeah. Oh.
Punish these enemies of Rohan! Have the new farm! Be watchful for the enemy! With haste! We must protect the woods!
There we go.
We will win this day.
Get in there, Mary.
Quickly! We will win this day.
Like, I don't want to lose Mary again, like I did at the Battle of Minas Tirith when the Rohan army arrived. That was rather unfortunate, and yeah, I don't want to see that happen again.
There they are.
Aha, we see some cave trolls, and we see soldiers of Rune.
Men of the Riddermark. They're attacking!
It's Haradrim armies.
The enemy holds in a way.
Alright, we need to take down these soldiers of Rune. Like the rest, my normal Rohirrim can take care of. But the soldiers of Rune are, if I understand correctly, they are dedicated anti-cavalry units. So, yeah, we need to get rid of those. Actually, we did pretty well. I think we only lost like banner carriers, something like that. So that's fine. And I think we've already, leveled up 5 battalions. That was pretty quick.
They've already taken this area.
Wow, Aemir actually took a bit of damage. Yeah, let's clear out these lumber mills.
Rohirrim, follow my lead.
So yeah, we're still fighting Mordor forces, so I want to split off
It's the enemy.
my Rohan and Gondor armies. So they sort of, so it's thematic, you know. So the Rohan armies fight Isengard, orcs, and obviously the Gondor armies fight Easterlings and the such. Wow, this outpost has actually almost been taken apart.
The farm is right. Remember this day.
So yeah, basically I just want to have my units fight thematic enemies.
There they are. What should we do?
Okay, so they're coming in from the south here.
It's the enemy. Take
There's
cover. Out.
There's their encampments. Just for the memes, let's build up a little bit. Oh, they have a lot of trolls. Okay, interesting.
Drive them out. We must defend our country. Hide us from the mob.
Get rid of these soldiers of Rune.
We must defend our country. Foul creatures. Rohirrim, they will right beneath us.
Get rid of these boys. Good. Get rid of these orcs. Excellent.
Let us
So,
are
we done here?
We've destroyed them.
No, we are not. Okay. I guess we need to go and look for some more units then. And I've got myself another castle. Sweet. Let's get out of here. Let's go south. Because that's where I saw some soldiers of Rune coming.
The enemy holds these our land.
Aha. There we go. There is something over here.
Prepare for battle.
Yeah, this custom, I guess with the patch, custom Mordor outpost model. Okay, that wasn't it either.
I think that's the enemy there.
Interesting.
Our outpost is under attack.
Okay, so they're probably somewhere up there. Let's get another outpost up.
Keep a watchful eye. The battle awaits. We have the new farm. Our forces are under attack. We have the new farm. There they are. We must defend our country.
Okay, so they have an outpost up here.
Riders of the North. Enemies of Rohan.
Get him.
It's the enemy.
Oh,
Rohirrim.
this is actually fortified.
The
What?
farm is ready. We have the new farm. They're attacking.
Actually, there's no point in even throwing that down. We're blasting through these pretty quickly. Okay, this should be it then.
We shall remember this day.
Yes, there we go.
The enemies have fallen.
and sweet mission, just like I wanted. I mean, oh, okay, it took a bit longer because the enemies did actually have multiple outposts across the map. But we have achieved total victory at the Druiden Forest. Gained some power, gained some resources. All good. All of my units are named, so no need there. Best battalion, that 2nd Rohirrim battalion, level 10 with 366 kills. Actually, over 300 kills on all 5 in the Rohan trained battalions. Actually, scratch that. No, there is a Rohirrim battalion with 286 kills, but that's all good. Not that big of a deal. All right, let's continue with the Rohan army.
Lands of Middle-earth must be saved.
Now, to be fair, Druiden Forest and Orion are both within the realm of Gondor, but since it's more towards the west, I think it would be proper to go there with the Rohan army. Okay, let's go into Orion.
Orion, the land at the foot of the White Mountains, has long been under the benevolent rule of Minas Tirith.
That it has. That it has.
Destroy all Mordor forces.
I think it's time for lunch.
Keep your wits sharp.
Exactly what you want to hear. Destroy an Easterling presence in this region. Interesting. How the hell did they get here? So yeah, by the way, our resources are now multiplied by 2. Our resource income, that is. So that's another way that you can go.
Farm is ready.
If you so choose. For example, I went straight for the command points, but if you don't care about a large army that much, if you instead prefer to use a smaller army,
Keep a watchful eye.
then yeah, you can just go for the resource multipliers, for the power multipliers. The only downside I feel like with picking the power is... actually, let's have a... Oh, yeah, I'm not going to do that. The only downside with picking power is obviously this. As you can see, you don't get any of the powers straight away. You need to wait for the cooldowns to go through. But otherwise, yeah, I guess, I mean, you can get some pretty strong powers pretty early on.
The enemy there. Riders of the mark.
Rohan must stand. Oh my days, that's a lot of stuff. Let's back off.
Be on guard.
What is this? Are you kidding me? All these soldiers of ruin. All right. Let's back off. Elves, get on that stuff, please.
Die, foul creatures. Cut out. We're attacking! Our lands are under siege! Die, foul creatures! Break off!
That's insane. Like, if I had my Gondor army here, this would be a cakewalk, I feel like. I could just go in and just melee. Like, block with the tower guards and...
we must defend our country!
yeah, block with the tower guards and just shoot them all with the rangers, but this is...
They are no match!
This is something else.
No,
okay, I'm gonna keep kiting.
Cut out!
Because I am definitely not losing any units here. Like, that's not what I wanted to happen here.
Die, foul creatures! Stay sharp!
So who's...
The darkness covers our lands. Keep a watchful eye.
This way.
Drive them
Oh
out.
my, I've lost actually quite a few
Prepare for
quite a few
battle.
dudes here.
Keep your wits sharp. The citadel! They have destroyed our settlements! Rohirrim!
I keep blasting them. They did destroy our outpost, but it's not too bad.
They have attacked! Die, foul creatures! Drive back these foul creatures! Now is the hour! We ride!
Alright, meanwhile, these soldiers of Ruin have done the full circuit of my castle. Getting shot at. Which is also nice.
Die, foul creatures!
Right, let's
Cut
move.
out! Men of the Riddermark! Follow my lead! Go
Okay,
with
this
haste.
is annoying. I definitely shouldn't have done this with the Rohan, Rohan army, and this is definitely going to slow down my
Rohan must stand!
my playthrough,
Rohan must
because I did not want to spend so much time on a single
Punish
mission.
these enemies of Rohan! They're attacking! Rohirrim! Punish these enemies of Rohan!
Our enemy has claimed these lands.
For battle!
We have the new farm.
Ah, so I had lost
These
one
enemies of
horseman
Rohan.
from, basically from each,
Follow my lead! Release the arrow!
from each of my Rohirrim archer battalions.
They are gone from these lands.
Die, foul creatures! Now is the hour!
Alright, I actually need a well, a healing well.
The enemy is upon
This
us,
is
men.
just so
battle
bizarre.
awaits. Rohirrim! Punish these enemies of Rohan!
Right, so yeah, they're not recruiting them from here, so they probably have like an outpost or a camp or a castle
Push on! Battle awaits!
with
We have vanquished the enemy.
like multiple Haradrim palaces or whatever they're called in the first game.
Riders of the mark!
We're under attack. We have the new farm. We have
Strike them down!
Alright, let's move up. They're all coming
Riders
from
of the
there.
mark awaits! Away! Riders of the mark!
Our enemy has claimed these lands.
Keep a watchful eye!
Aha,
Yeah!
we see another outpost, so let's get on that.
The
Riders of the
enemy is
mark!
upon us, men.
Ride out!
The farm is ready.
Alright, I actually need to go on the offense with the elves here. Like, I don't have any other choice.
Our homes must be defended!
Come on, elves.
Elves,
Elves,
the
over
enemy.
here! Hurry, elves of the woods! Riders of the mark!
Ugh,
Now is the hour!
can't fight so many of them.
They will rot beneath us!
Yeah, they're coming out of here. So this is, if I shut this down.
Come to my aid, Rohirrim! the hour!
Oh,
Go
my-
with haste!
oh.
Here! We ride!
Elves, help me.
Prepare for battle! Here! Set forth!
Crap.
Set forth!
They are attacking
Follow
the
my lead!
encampment.
Follow my lead! Elven warriors! With haste!
Our forces are under attack.
Don't let them through!
Right, let's get the A-Wing back.
Drive them out! Riders of the mark!
They are attacking the encampment.
Rohirrim!
Ha-ha!
Keep
We
a watchful
destroyed
eye.
them.
Riders of the mark! Keep a watchful eye!
There they are.
Elven warriors! Hurry, elves of the woods!
Alright, let's start pushing up with the elves. Initially, I thought that having the elves in my army might be like a detriment because that, you know, lesser Rohirrim. For missions like this, I guess that's not too shabby.
They're attacking.
Because their ranged attacks are still very powerful.
Farm is ready.
And
Keep your wits
yeah,
sharp.
they're actually like really,
the
really
enemy's
good.
Let us hunt some orc! Be on guard!
Alright, let's send my
Rohirrim!
melee units to heal up.
Drive back these foul creatures! Fire! Elves, over here!
Now, I'm pretty sure that at least as far as I remember, in fan patches, the range units usually got their damage reduced because, for example, in the first game, fire arrows are incredibly powerful, and they still are incredibly powerful, even though they have had their damage reduced, as far as I know, in this fan patch. And same with the like improved arrows in the second game. Awen's back. Good.
We must defend our country.
But yeah,
They will rot beneath us. Cut out.
it's still really good stuff, these fire arrows. Not gonna lie. By the way, I completely lost my train of thought. I do apologize. I was thinking about multiple things at the same time, and yeah, that kind of messed me up. Alright, so this should be the last of these soldiers of ruin. I mean, I guess my error in this particular mission was just not using the Elven archers offensively straight away.
Men of the river. Settle.
Yep, there we go. All good. I mean, the horse shields helped a lot. The horse shields definitely helped a lot for my melee units. Okay, so we are victorious. Yeah, didn't get the bonus objective, but obviously I'm not going to... At this stage in the campaign, why would I be using yeomen, archers, and peasants? Like, it makes no sense. So, we've gotten Orion, we've gained another 20% resource income. Let's see if 2 is the cap or not. And they have more kills. Or here, archers really getting on the board here. Obviously, because I could only use them effectively against all those spear-wielding units. Okay, so an Orion defended, and I have gained. Yep, the resource multiplier
Forces of
has
evil
increased.
continue to burn and pillage the lands of Middle Earth.
Okay, so I'm gonna go as far west as I can now, which means we are going to Dun Harrow, plus 20 command, plus 1 power. Obviously, I can gain more command points because 300 is the cap, but 1 power point, that is pretty nice. So let's get down there. Should be Isengard orcs this time, though.
Dun Harrow has long been a great refuge and rallying point for the Rohirrim.
Or maybe that was just that in the movie. So now we're just going with it. Alright, what we got?
We will have victory.
Remnants of Isengard assault this land. Prepare for
Rohan
the
must
attack.
stand.
Watch out, man! Cave
I
trolls!
think it's time for lunch.
Okay, we've got it. Just a cave troll wandering around. Why not?
Settle.
Let's hope the Isengard forces aren't just pikemen, because that would
Riders
just be
of the
cheap.
Riddermark. Rohan must stand. Be on guard. Riders of the mark. Riders of the mark. Men of the Riddermark.
Alright, let's get out there.
Watch out, man! Cave trolls! Goblins, man!
Ah, that beautiful Rohan music.
Rohan
So
must
yeah,
stand.
let's deal with this cave troll, let's deal with the goblins.
We have the new farm!
Let us hunt
We
some
have the
more.
new farm!
So what do we have here? Purchase shields for 3 Rohirrim, already done. Good, good. Alright, let's get
The enemy is upon us, men!
let's get these farms built up.
We must
Stuff.
defend our country.
Oh.
Follow me.
I think I may have run into some pikemen. Yes, I did actually run into some pikemen by the look of things.
The farm is ready!
We must defend our country.
Whoa. It's the friggin' pikemen every
The
time.
farm is ready!
Alright, archers, clean them up, please.
We have the new farm!
I like how it almost doesn't matter that they have heavy armor at this point.
What should we do?
Now is the hour.
Goblins!
Now is the hour. Beneath us.
Alright, let's severely weaken them.
Attack!
We must defend our country.
Actually, I think if I would have straight away just dashed out as soon as I got in there, I may have even been able to destroy them before the Isengard army.
Now is the hour. We must defend our country.
So, we have reached the camp. Let's see, I mean, if I can raise it in under 30 seconds, we might actually avoid the big Isengard army, which would be quite funny.
They're attacking!
Okay, almost there. And now I've managed to destroy their camp just as their army's coming in. Oh, I did actually make it.
Valor and honor have taken this day.
Okay, so that was a little bit cheeky on my part. Maybe I shouldn't do that. I should let the big army come in so we see a big fight for that map. So yeah, I did a little bit of disservice there to you guys. Hopefully you won't be too mad about that. But it is total victory at Dunharrow in the, like, I don't know, like 3 minutes. Eomer Eowyn didn't even get any kills. Theoden got 3 kills, managed to level up, but yeah, that was quite funny, actually. Well, Dunharrow defended. That big army just evaporated.
The darkness must be driven from the lands of innocent men.
So, in this video, I'm just going to continue using the Rohan army. In the next video, we'll swap over to the Gondor army. But now we're going into Fangorn.
Fangorn, the most ancient forest of Middle-earth, is the last home of the Ents, shepherds of the trees.
Destroy all Isengard forces. Let's set up camp here.
Interesting. So, yeah, security aid at the
We will
Ents.
win
That
this
makes
day.
sense. Let's put Mary in the up in the trees here.
We must protect the woods.
And
Our
we're gonna
homes
have
must be defended.
elves.
That must be the enemy.
Courage for our friends.
Let this be the hour.
What do we have here? We have some Urkai.
Rohirrim!
Alright, usual setup.
Riders of the mark.
Let's get some farms, just in case I'll get a healing well. I mean, at a 2.2 multiplier, it's
Let us hunt some more.
seems pretty straightforward.
Onward! Rohirrim, the battle awaits.
Like it's like getting resources. Isn't it? Oh, hello.
Keep these lands safe. Rohan must stand. Drive back these foul creatures.
Take cover, men! Our castle is under attack!
We must
Oh my days! Of course,
The enemy
it's.
holds these lands.
You know what? Screw those guys. I have a healing well, so I can afford to
Away!
throw my Rohirrim around, so to speak.
It's the enemy! Take cover, men!
Rohan must stand. Men of the Riddermark.
Alright, guys, chill. I do have Ents. Let's move.
We have the new farm!
Alright, looks like we still have enemies pouring in, so I guess we just advance in this direction then, so to sort of curb the stream of them. So we have a lumber mill,
We must defend
so let's
our
get
country.
rid of that. Take over this outpost as well. This might be a bit more of a methodical mission, I suppose, compared to the previous one.
Gather your weapons. Let us hunt some orcs.
So
Keep these
I
lands
think I
safe.
need to go down here.
Now is the hour.
The farm is ready.
I wonder if those are the only ends that
Rohan must be on guard.
that I'll see in this mission.
They have attacked!
Prepare for battle.
Okay, that's a fairly sizable
Rohan
force.
must stand. Drive them out. Riders of the mark. Rohan must stand.
Alright, I'll just have the ends hang out over there.
We're under attack! The farm is ready.
So we're moving out from here as well. Interesting.
They are gone from these lands. The farm is ready. The new farm!
Okay, let's set up an outpost here as well. Boom.
Rohan must stand. Be on guard.
Alright, I guess this will be my
Let us
default
hunt some
setup
orcs.
now. just shoot these guys. Come on.
They have attacked! We have the new
Let
farm!
us hunt some ore!
We have the new farm!
Alright, actually, you go over there.
We have the new farm!
Let's just go up here and check what we've got. Luckily, the one bonus of playing with a Soul Cavalry army is that they are pretty quick. Alright, let's bring this Ent over here. And you, buddy, you go over there.
We're too late. They've already
Raiders
taken
of
this
the
area.
Lord!
Aha, they have indeed taken over this area. So, let's take them out. Alright, looking at the time, I think I should be able to finish up this mission, do another one, and that will still be a reasonable video in terms of time.
Let us hunt some ore!
The enemy is upon us!
Rohan must stand!
Wait a minute, did we... Is there
We
an Ent
must
over here?
defend
Yeah, there are
dynasty.
Ents over here. Let's get in there, boys.
The farm is ready.
Ah, there's an actual Uruk pit here. That's pretty important.
They're attacking!
So yeah, this is a bit of a different map compared to everything else.
The farm is ready.
Because we do actually only have small outposts here, which makes sense for Fangorn. Also, my supply's gone up to 380 at this point. That's pretty cool. What else we got? Oh,
Prepare for battle your weapons!
alright, squad, move out.
We're under attack!
Let's leave these Ents to guard this outpost.
The farm is ready. The farm is ready.
Yeah, these guys are just enjoying themselves, so all good there. Healing well, and a couple of farms. There we go. All good. No. Ah, damn it, they actually did get that farm. That's unfortunate. Let's build it up again.
The farm is ready.
Alright, I trust the Ents to defend my outposts, so no need to worry about that. And yeah, we can move on. Actually, just what else, I'll move up the elves to the middle there. Though I doubt that this battle is going to keep going on much longer. Oh wow, this is a pretty nasty area. I suppose this is where the, or sort of the wrecked part of Fangorn is. This is like in the movies.
Men of the Rigor! Enemies of Rohan!
Vanquish the enemy.
And there we go. We've cleared out the orcs from Fangorn.
The enemies have fallen.
Indeed they have. For peace. To quote Tony Stark. Alright. Killed almost 500 orcs there. Pretty solid kill tally. Little battalion still gaining rank, and in the end we have total victory in Fangorn, which gives us +2 power. One of the few resources that we can still get that really does make an impact. And yeah, units really leveling up. Like the earliest recruited units are pretty much all at level 10 already. Yeah. I mean, the Elven Warrior battalions probably won't get too much experience, but the Rohirrim battalions, I should think that they'll get up to level 10 by the end of the campaign. Okay, Fangorn defended.
Sauron waged war with all of Middle-earth. He must be stopped, or all shall fall into darkness.
Okay, so yeah, there's still Mirkwood up here, so that's where we're going to be looking to go. But as for this video, this is going to be the last map that I do, Wold, which is going to give us another 20% resource increase.
Wold is the northernmost land of Rohan. For ages it has been a quiet and desolate place.
And we are getting the Elven music here, obviously because it does border with Mirkwood.
Destroy all evil forces!
Let's set up camp here.
Let us hunt some ore! Riders of the Riddermark!
We all must have a sword.
Elven warriors! Elven warriors!
Destroy the goblins that infest this land. Okay.
We must defend our country.
Gather your weapons! Gather your weapons!
Let us hunt some ore.
Alright, let's get out there. Okay, close the gates.
We have the new farm!
A darkness covers our...
So, destroy the goblins. I suppose... Yeah, let's try and find some... Let's try and find some goblins then.
Men of the river waits.
As cavalry, again, we should be pretty nifty at moving around the map quickly.
Be careful! There are cave trolls near!
Let us hunt some
We
ore.
haven't found any goblins, but we have found trolls, we have found Varg. Oh my god, and we found
Defend our
a
country.
metric ton of pikemen. What a surprise. Okay, I'm
darkness
gonna
covers
set
our
some
land.
There are wargs nearby!
So let's dip
A
and let
darkness
the
covers our land.
elves deal with those guys. Yeah, 4 units of pikemen. I mean, I guess it's kind of like a know your enemy situation.
Onward!
Men of the river mark.
It's like, yeah, well, you're going up against Rohan, so what are you going to need? Probably a lot of anti-cavalry.
Drive them out!
Oh boy,
Break off!
they got a bit too close. Alright, with the rest we can deal with.
We're attacking!
A darkness covers our land.
Keep your wits sharp.
Shoot that one!
Yep, get rid of those guys.
Men of the river mark.
Okay, I think the rest we can deal with properly.
Riders of the mark.
So, let's head over here, destroy these wargs, and then look for those goblins.
Rohan
Punish these
must
enemies
stand.
of Rohan! Rohirrim! Our forces are
Prepare
under
for
attack!
battle.
Oh, they
Our
killed the
enemy has
wargs.
claimed these
How dare
lands.
they? Oh, there's an
Now is the
outpost
hour.
there.
Gather your
Okay,
weapons.
makes sense.
Now is the hour.
They will rot
Alright, let's
beneath
clean
us.
this up. I think I'll actually call this video like the Rohan cleanup crew or something.
They have attacked!
I think that would be a bit too memey, but it really does feel like that. We're just cleaning up all these orcs. Okay, how's it looking? Yeah, we'll get the outpost now.
Men
Good
of the
stuff.
river mark.
Stay sharp!
Actually, let's get a resource increase. I mean, at this point, you might think, like, well, what's the point of building all these farms if I'm not actually building
enemy
any
is near.
units? Well,
The enemy is
it's just so I have sort of, I have the resources to exercise zone of control, so to speak. So, for example, when I go through territories, I don't just destroy outposts and move on, because the AI is
The enemy is upon
very good at moving units behind your back and retaking the areas that you've just taken away from them. It's really annoying.
We have the new farm!
Oh my.
The farm is ready!
Ooh, that was wow. I just lost a lot of units to that one unit of pikemen. I think they might have just leveled up to like level 3 in a moment there.
They have attacked!
But looks like now it's all good. So let's get rid of these buildings as soon as possible. As quickly as possible, rather.
We
It
must
would be
defend
weird
our
if
country.
this was
They are
their
gone
only
from these
base.
lands.
Yep, I'm right. That would have been weird.
Now
Oh
is
my
the
god,
hour.
no. Back.
Set forth.
The battle awaits! on
Ah,
guard.
kill these pikemen, please.
They have attacked! Die, foul creatures! Spears down!
Yep, we're down.
Prepare for battle.
Rohirrim!
Away.
Let's try and not bug out these
Keep a
these
watchful
units.
eye.
Here we go.
Keep a watchful
guard.
eye.
Alright, let's quickly build up this castle. Also, another bonus of just building farms, not only do you get resources, but eventually, if the mission takes a long time for some reason, they can go, at level 3, they can basically turn into arrow towers.
We have the new
Let us
farm!
Well, not
whistle.
that they can, but they do. So,
Rohan must stand.
that's like an
We
added
must
bonus.
defend our country.
Okay, let's see what's...
Prepare for battle.
The enemy has settled here already!
Ah, another one of their bases. Good. Straight away, Berg Pit destroyed.
That's
the enemy there.
Outpost down. Enemy where?
Rohan, your weapons.
Oh, that was it. Okay, so I didn't get rid of the goblin infestation because I assumed
remains.
the enemy base was going to be on the other side of the map. But it turns out it's like right next to you. Oh well. Didn't get that bonus objective done. Did get Forge Blades for 3 battalions though, so I guess that works. Heroes gained rank, units gained rank, and Vold has been taken. That is a victory. Plus another 20% resources, and yeah, pretty good stuff, pretty good stuff. Units leveling up, all good. Okay, let's continue then. Yep, resources have gone up to a factor of 2.4. Oh, I can't reach Mirkwood yet. Okay, I guess I need to take Emmenmuil, then the Dead Marshes, and then I'll have access to Mirkwood. Which is actually pretty lucrative territory at this stage of the campaign. Plus 20% resources and plus 3 power. But I'm assuming I'll do... So I've done one video with the Rohan army, sort of clearing up some of these territories. Now I'm gonna... In the next video, I'll do the same with the Gondor army. We're gonna go south. So I'm thinking... Well, actually, I'm thinking I'll take Caer Andros, and then after that, Eminarnan, Central Ithilien, Southern Ithilien, and then after that, if I have time, I'll take Harandor, which will just leave near Harad and Nirn. Then with the Rohan army, probably Emmenmuil, Mouth of the Entwash, Dead Marshes, and Mirkwood, and then... Actually, yeah, I think I might actually split this into another 2 videos, depending on how quickly it goes with the Gondor army, and then on the next video after those 2, we might already be assaulting the Black Gate. Hopefully that will happen. But as for this video, that'll be it. So, yeah. We've defended quite a few territories in Rohan and Gondor. Things are looking good for us, so let's hope we can keep this up in the next video. As for now, that'll be it. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.